going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're slowly getting closer to actually getting out on the 1st of the month. Only the 3rd today, so much closer than I think the 11th or 14th or something. Quite midway through. So here we are, and I can't wait to see what you've all been up to.
Welcome back, everyone. I hope you're all well. I hope you're all having an amazing day. Yeah, very excited about this. We are getting a lot better,
yes,
as you said in the intro. 3rd of the month.
Woohoo!
Not halfway through like it has been. But yeah, we'll get it back to the first. We promise. Just sometimes real life. You know how it is. So yeah, we'll try not to waffle too much like we do. We'll get through ours as quickly as we can.
We keep saying that. We say that every single time. We still waffle.
Yeah, and then we get to something and we get some memories back of those games. It's like, oh, remember this? And it kind of goes on. Also, apologies in advance about me hunching over a little bit when so basically what's happened is I'm having some issues with my mic, as I mentioned recently when I tried to record my 100th video on the channel. It didn't go well, and I'm kind of back to what was happening before, where the USB adapter with the 4 ports, the mic doesn't like being plugged into it. It's kind of losing its power, if you like, and that's where I'm getting the little issues where I sound like a robot. So for now, because we've got the 2 ports on the laptop, we've got the camera in, we've got the mic in, and I'm just going to go and pick up a wireless mouse like you said. I don't even know why, I didn't think of that before.
Because I'm the smart one in this relationship.
And I'm clearly a bit of an idiot. So yeah, that was a long way of saying, if you see me hunched over like this, it's just me
You said no waffling, get on.
Yeah. All right. So before we get on with the stats, as always, thank you to my patrons and channel members who without none of this would be possible. So thank you so much. So trophy level 702. That bar looks very close to the end as well. So it looks like we're due a new level soon. 17,832 total trophies, 467 platinums, 3,171 gold, 3,973 silver, 10,221 bronze. Now we've played 539 games, completed 440 to 100%. Our completion rate is actually 95.25%, and the unearned trophy is 943. Now, this is actually, well, I say about a week ago, it was as low as it's ever been, the unearned, and the completion is as high as it's ever been. And then I've started some new games which we'll look at, and then Cyberpunk added a DLC in, which was quite frustrating. So just as I'm starting to get on top of stuff, and another game comes out with DLC, but yeah, I love Cyberpunk. I will go in and do that when it's not 25 quid. 5.49 trophies per day, 6,994 views, so just 3,006 more views for a badge. Keep the views coming. 5,366th in the world and 599th in the UK. So we will bring this down. This is going to be a lot more difficult than normal, so if we end up like knocking it and going into another screen, I do apologise. However, Absolver is where we start. So yeah, I don't think I've done as much as I've done in the month of August. There's been little bits of clean up here and there, but yeah, so this is a good way to start because it's actually been it's now my rarest platinum ever. We talked about Fantasy Strike in a previous episode, and Rob's helped me again, King Rob, in beating my rarest again at 0.64%. Really good game. It's still, I would say, retains its 7 out of 10 difficulty, even with the help of someone else. The help that Rob has given me, it's for a trophy where you've got to learn every single move in the game.
Oh, okay.
So it just, what happens is if you know someone who's learned all of the moves, learned all of the moves, it's been a long day. So if you know someone who has them all, instead of going around and finding the enemies who have that certain fight style, because what happens is you learn them by blocking when they hit you with that attack.
So it's only could be done at certain points.
Yeah, certain enemies, certain points. You'd have to go around, find the enemy who does this, I don't know, the roundhouse kick, we'll just call it for argument's sake, block it. And it's not just you learn it like that. You get this bar that goes round every time you do it. It takes a long time. Whereas Rob knows all the moves. We go into a private match, I just stand there blocking, and he keeps hitting me with the same move over and over. It still takes about 20 hours to do that. But it is just softening the grind, really. The difficult stuff is still.
So has Rob done all the legwork and done all this like legit, and then you are just taking advantage, or?
Well, him and Mark had done this, but bearing in mind neither of them had the trophy, so they had to go off and get these things and then do that to each other. So it took them a long time. Yeah.
Do it to each other.
Yeah. So Rob and Mark did it to each other.
Right, I see.
So yeah, it made it a lot shorter. I think it ended up only being about 18 hours, and the guide says about 60 or something crazy.
Yeah.
But there's some of the boss fights, you have to do those on your own. So although you can get someone in your world and fight the mini bosses and the filler enemies, the main bosses have to be done by yourself. And there's quite an awkward fighting where you're fighting two twins at the same time, and it's quite tricky. But yeah, rarest platinum ever. Valhalla, we're just going through the DLC stuff at the minute, trying to get that 100% back. Bus Simulator, finally, this potentially would have been another sub 1%er, but a whole bunch of people popped the platinum quite close together, and it shot up from like 0.8 to 1.2. Pretty crazy. But yeah, really glad that I ended up playing it thanks to the boss man, at work. Absolutely love you, buddy. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have played this game, which I really, really enjoyed.
Did you though?
No, I actually did. I've spoke to a few people, like, are you not just picking people up and dropping them off though?
Yeah.
You are, but there's a lot more to it, managing your routes, your whole network.
Yeah, when they get on the bus and say thanks for waking me up when they buy a ticket.
Yeah, it's a little bit. Some of the voice acting was not timed well, or it was in the wrong places. Yeah, people getting on the bus. Thanks for waking me up. Really strange. But yeah, really, really good game. I actually enjoyed it. It's made me want to play more simulator stuff. The boss man at work loves farming sim. Yeah. And what's hilarious is, I looked on his PlayStation, he's played it for 1,500 hours, farming simulator.
Wow.
Across both the PS5 and PS4 version. So I said, I'll get that. And then, would you believe it, October's PS Plus games get announced, and Farming Sim 22's in it, so we might have to do that for you, I think. But yeah, it's good times. Absolutely love you, buddy, and thank you for recommending Bus Sim. Borderlands, playing with Bandersnatch, just cleaning up the DLC, going through that together. We don't play it too often, it's usually once a week and only for a couple of hours. Hopefully we can get some more sessions in on that. I have reasons for the next one, believe me. It's for a badge.
I did it for the badge.
Did it for the badge. So we were going to do this because there is a badge in the server at the minute for doing Peppa Pig, which we've already done. So that was just a running thing across the entire community, wasn't it? Not just our server. And then do My Little Pony and a Paw Patrol game, and we were going to do them back to back, and it ended up getting quite late, so we only had time for this.
I actually quite enjoyed it.
But it was all right.
It was better than Peppa Pig.
Much better than Peppa Pig.
You actually had to do something.
Yeah, there was a bit of platforming,
and it wasn't just a side scroller. I think that's what.
Yeah.
That's what was.
There was a bit more to it, wasn't there? Sackboy, unfortunately, our and James and Amy's schedules haven't quite aligned, so we've been speaking about it, and we've been doing the odd little bits solo, just some of the little trophies within levels, just to save a little bit of time, so that when we do eventually get back on, we can just crack straight back on with the levels. Doom Eternal, we finally got the 100% on this. Already had the platinum, but yeah, finally got it done. It was easy enough. It's just it's just more of the same. I enjoyed it. I feel like all I've done is bash Doom Eternal on every monthly review. It is a great game. It's just, I know all games are repetitive, but it's too much because it's so fast. Yeah. Like it's a lot after a while. So I just did it in small doses. Hell Let Loose added some DLC in, and it was just 2 trophies for entering the practice range and being every class in the practice range. So I literally went in, trophy, then while I was in the practice range I just switched between the different roles, because you can be, I can't remember the names of them, but it's like sniper, I don't know, tank driver. There's actually official names for all of the roles. I've just totally forgot now. But yeah, you just be each of them, and I thought I'll get 2 quick trophies. And then to the 2 recent games. So This is why I know I'm kind of getting on top of stuff and I'm getting through things quicker, because I literally got, apart from what I popped a trophy today just because I had a little go of it, I'd literally hammered the game over like 2-3 days, which my amazing partner was kind enough to buy for me, because I was going to leave this one.
But he kept going on and on and on about it.
It's Bossman's fault, you know, he bought it at work, and I was sat watching, and I was like, I need it. And so anyway, back to what I was going to tell you. It's unobtainable, Ubisoft, right? It's a bit of a strange one. I don't really know. I believe they are aware of it, and it's going to be fixed in an upcoming patch. But if I kind of just jump in here and show you guys, so there's a trophy there, reach level 15. You know, nobody has it just yet. It's just that one trophy that I'm needing for the platinum. So hopefully they get that fixed soon and I can start working towards level 15. I don't actually think I've hit the requirements yet. The game isn't very clear. There's so many different areas with different levels. I'm 5 somewhere, I'm this in another area, I'm 20 on another one. I don't know which rank 15 it wants, but I'll figure it out. And then FC24, which is obviously another recent purchase. I know these are showing October, but they were played in September. Hopefully talk a lot more about these next month, of course. So yeah, that's kind of my month. And then if we have a little look on the right hand side, I'll move it up just in case we're in the way, but Simulator just creeps in. My 10th rarest platinum, so I was quite pleased. I just wish it was sub 1%. You know, that would have been amazing. And then up to 277 ultra rares now. So yeah, I'm making good progress with it. It's not been a bad month, but yeah, we move and we keep on going on. So yeah, that's what I've done. Let's move over to Becky's list.
So here we are. There is not going to be very much to talk about on my list this month. I've finally went back to work after being off for 12 weeks, so I've been a bit tired, getting up at 5 AM most days. So there's not many games being played. I'm currently enjoying my latest game.
You are.
I'm very much.
It's actually the most committed you've been for a while, where you're wanting to get back on it. You haven't said that about a lot of stuff because of how tired you've been. Right,
so let's start. So I'm at level 260 now. I've got 1,168 trophies, 27 platinums, 181 gold, 225 silver and 735 bronze.
Ooh.
Getting there. 48 games played, 25 completed, and a 68.55% completion. 546 trophies, not far out of halfway to you.
I know, you've only played 48, you're not 500 now.
3.40 trophies per day, 201 views, look at me, one over, and I'm in the green. I'm not bothered about them though.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. I don't think anyone is at this point. So
there's not that much to look at.
So if we're bringing this down, we are literally...
So literally, Hogwarts Legacy, I've finished the main story now. Oh my gosh, I love it.
Yeah.
I'm just at a point where, because I'm so exhausted all the time, I'm just not in the mood to just...
It's hard, isn't it, to do collectible stuff when you're not fully in the mood. Whereas although you're tired, your most recent game, which you're going to tell us more about, it's so engaging, isn't it? And I know what you mean.
So I've had 2 platinums this month.
You have had 2, yeah.
So my first platinum of the month,
You've had 3.
No, 2 this month.
Oh, right, okay, yeah, of course.
I just missed out.
Yeah, you did just miss out, didn't you? I forgot you ended up going to bed and doing it the next day. I didn't look at the date, my mistake.
Terrible. So My Little Pony, I actually really enjoyed it, to be honest. It was quite good. And I beat you by a couple of minutes, didn't I? I beat you finishing. Yeah,
we had a little race, didn't we? And I think mine was like an hour. I just forgot to check when we were on there. It was about an hour and 51 or something like that.
Obviously, we've already spoken about Sackboy, so we don't need to go on about that. Lake, I finally finished. And it was a shame because I was enjoying it when I first started it. And then you kept annoying me because you were taking over me. And that was doing my head.
So competitive, honestly.
And obviously then you figured out that it didn't matter, that we couldn't actually physically take the pictures properly. So it was when I had a little bit of spare time and I wasn't in the mood to go collectible hunting, so I just went, you know what, I'm just going to finish Lake and get it done, get it off my list of uncompleted games, and it was alright.
Yeah.
I don't think it's all
right.
that much to shout about. It's pretty, it is pretty. Some of the music's alright.
Yeah, it's banging playlist with all 4 songs.
But, yeah. Unpacking. It was actually I really enjoyed it.
I know it's October and we can include it next month as well. But
yeah, I should have. The plan was to start and finish it literally on the last day, so I could be like, oh look, I've had, because I didn't think I had any. I don't know why. I didn't even realise I had any platinums at all. So I was like, I need to get one, and then went to bed because I was just too tired. I was literally, because it's so relaxing. So I was like, oh, I'm trying to put the colander away. So I was like, right, no, I can't cope. I'm going to go to bed. Literally got up the next day, started playing it. I was like, are you joking? I only had like 1 level left and a couple of trophies. That took me 2 minutes. So I was fuming because I could have had it done the night before. I could have stayed up that little bit longer. But never mind, I've got it now, and I did really enjoy it, to be honest.
I'll probably do it at some point.
Yeah, it was good. And I'd been saying about playing it for a while after Amy had recommended it. But I was like, I'm not paying, was it 15 quid?
Yeah, it was.
I was like, I'm not paying £15 for just literally unpacking boxes. So it was nice. When it came on, obviously, onto...
on PS Plus.
Yeah, that thing. Yeah.
That
I don't have a brain.
That thing that's due this month.
Yeah, when it came on to PS Plus, I was like, yeah, absolutely. I'll play it. And I really enjoyed it. It was nice. And then kept saying, right, Jeff, when does Spider-Man 2 come out? And you kept telling me, and I kept forgetting. And I just had an epiphany. I was like, it's October. Spider-Man 2! I was like, I want to play it when it comes out. I need to play Miles Morales.
So does that mean I'm going to have to buy it digitally then so we can play at the same time? Look at this smile. Yeah, I'm going to buy it physical now on purpose and keep it for myself. I wouldn't do that to you. We'll get it digital and then we can both play at the same time.
No, I'm really, really enjoying it. The story's good. And although there's obviously quite a lot of similarities between Spider-Man and Miles Morales, like, you are doing very similar things, aren't you?
Both Spider-Man. Did you forget Peter's name? Is that why you called him Spider-Man?
No, because the game's not called Peter Parker. That game is called Miles Morales.
It's called Spider-Man too.
Yeah, but it's got Spider-Man. Shut up, man. That was my differentiation, Spider-Man and Miles Morales.
Yeah, I know. Everyone got it. I'm just winding you up as always.
Anyhow, so why did you do that? Now I've lost my train of thought.
So there was differences.
However, they are very similar in the fact that you're still doing like certain tasks.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put them in that way because obviously I know probably a lot of people that are watching and listening have played them, but after the last video and all the spoilers, I can't cope.
There's a twist. Oh, the twist.
But no, I'm really, really enjoying it. Like, I was thinking, I've got to get home and do the monthly, being at work. Oh, I really want to do the monthly. I want to go and play Spider-Man. But no, I can't wait to get it finished. Then I feel like I should then go back and finish the DLC for Spider-Man after getting my love for it back again.
Yeah, because they're very short. They're only two hours each.
It's the New Game Plus and on the hardest difficulty, and I'm just like...
Well, you could always leave that for a future time and just see the story of before the new game comes out.
Yeah, true.
I don't know if any of it will really link in, but there might be characters in there that might pop up again. Might pop up again. So it could be worth a play. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's my very short September.
Yeah. See what October brings.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's both of our lists then. So now let's get on with the juicy stuff, the monthly platinum collection. So here we go then, guys. Starting us off strong. First of all is Dragon Dance. I think ladies first.
Okay, so to you then.
I had a feeling that she's here all week. I had a feeling that was coming. Off you go.
Congrats to everyone this month. A slow month for me with only the WRC.
Yeah, World Rally Championship.
Aha. WRC 10 Platinum and some progress on Bloons TD5. I won't be gaming as much next month as I start my new full-time job. Congratulations!
Oh, congrats
Very nice.
on the new job, Dragon. Awesome to hear. Love to hear it. Love to hear it indeed. So this is going to be quite fun. So similarly to what we'd done at Christmas. Done. Stop correcting. So kind of what we did last Christmas is everyone was changing their name to like Christmas themed stuff. I can't remember all of them now, but we had some quite funky ones in, and the amazing guys in the server have done it again with Halloween. So
thanks to Amy for that one. That was Amy.
Hopefully, I remember everyone's picture. Some names I think are going to be obvious because you've got like little, like yours. You've done Spooks Raff.
Thank you, Amy.
Yeah. So some are going to be quite easy to see. I mean, we can see them down the sides as well. Look, Ryan the Ripper. I love it. So yeah, some are going to be easy. Some might be a game in itself, just trying to figure it out. So Bride of Romy, Rob. Been some amazing plats this month, watching the completion of the week every week. This month's just been staggering. Well done to everyone this month. Very quiet month for me this month. 0 plats and only 2 100%. Been away on holiday for the last 2 weeks, and after the tournament wasn't really interested in gaming. Secret Neighbour, boosted this with Ultra Rare Friends. Was so funny doing this with Mark, Leon, Flomenstein's Monster. Oh, I didn't see this bit here. Flomenstein's Monster, damn. And the boss of Halloween Town. Love it. We were peeing ourselves with Leon throwing chairs at Flick as he come through doors and setting off traps. Flick just running past us when we were in traps, obvious to us needing help.
Oblivious.
Do you know what it is? It's the curse is in the way.
I mean, the curse was on the B.
Oh, we're not doing very well, are we?
I'm the one that's meant to be tired afterwards.
Oblivious to us needing help. Me being molested by the neighbour.
Excuse me.
What happened? But it's always a great time while getting some nice ultra rares. Welcome pack on the Vita. Took my Vita with me as I was away. Played a bit on it and tried this out. It was okay as an introduction to the Vita. I played a bit more Yakuza Like a Dragon earlier in the month, about halfway through it now. Got a little bit more of moving out to do with my wife when we get back off holiday, so that won't be until October. I've been playing the original God of War on the Vita, as it's been over 4 years since I played it on PS3. Loving it, not got much left to do. I'll finish it when I can. Looking forward to doing Spider-Man 2018 and Miles Morales before the new Spider-Man 2 game next month. Hope everyone's well and all the best for next month. Fantastic, Rob, as always. Love that. I know it's not 59 platinums like usual, but always love seeing what you've got to say, my good friend.
Sorry, I was looking ahead.
Absolutely smashed it. Nosferatu.
No idea.
Yeah, Nosferatu.
Okay. Can't read. This month was basically just one thing, lol, Trackmania x3, Resident Evil 4 and Tekken Tag Tournament.
Absolutely ridiculous. Look at the rarities on Trackmania. 1.15, 1.44, 1.88.
So is it all the same game, just on a different...
Just different stacks of PS5, PS4 and then the North American version of it. I mean, it's such a difficult game. If I got through it just one time, that would be enough for never again. So very, very well done. That's absolutely insane. Oh, here we go. So we're going to have to do you want to do this and then I'll...
Took me a minute to realise who it was.
Boo Nix is a spooky forest dweller.
Love it.
Oh, here we go. Shall I just sit back and let you do your thing?
A quite sunny afternoon. I ran back to the tree once I finished Undertale. The rays of the sun were scorching. Turning me into a human barbecue, even though it was only 20 degrees Celsius in the midst of autumn. I told the mighty spruce tree of video games, the backlog I had that was cluttering my trophy list.
I love it.
I sat down in front of it, as the trunk acted like shield from the sun, and it told me the games I would play. I ran back home happily with the knowledge of games I should play. Since last time, I have been confused as to how the tree gods knew about this tree that seems to know about video games. Though I tried my best to not question it, even though I've been doing it. But before heading in, my elk, whose name is Bob,
Bob the elk. What a guy.
was happy with the food and water I gave him. It was hot for him in the sun, but he had an army of battery-driven fans. I'd never make him run to power them. I'm a responsible elk owner. To keep him cool. The games, the mighty spruce tree of video games, I need to come up with a name for the tree, told me to play 5 games.
5 games.
A Hat in Time, which is a good platformer. Assassin's Creed Origins, a good AC game, in my opinion, though a lot to do on the map. Horizon Zero Dawn, OMG, what is this? What? Fantastic game. Took me a while, but I did it. Lego Harry Potter Years 5 to 7, basic Lego game. And Horizon Forbidden West, Chef's Kiss. Mwah! P.S. This was my 99th plat as well.
Fantastic.
Loved it.
Love that. We always love seeing our next come up, don't we?
Very nice. And both Horizons.
Yeah, amazing. Love to see it. So we've now got Ghost Lady Marie, Ice Gordy. So I'll do the next 2.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Probably won't finish Lies of P this month, so here's my month with 4 plats.
I'm so jealous. Because I know I won't be able to play it.
Yeah, you're quite disappointed when you heard it was a Souls-like
I
experience.
love all the Pinocchio spin-offs. I really, really like them all. But obviously, I'm not very good at
It could
gaming.
be it could be one of those where you really push yourself, after you've done some of your other stuff, try and take it the next level. We'll both play it, and I can help if we need to. So Platinum 100 and amazing, hitting 100 as well. Armored Core 6 Fires of Rubicon. Wow, I was hyped for this game, but didn't expect it being this good. This is so far my game of the year and one of the best games I've ever played. The combat is amazing, the music is amazing, the cinematography is amazing, and the story was okay too. I wanted to do Dark Souls 3 first, but this released right when I got my 99th plat, so I thought, well, let's see how good this is. Maybe I'll do this instead. This may be recency bias, but this could overtake Sekiro at my number 3 spot for From Software games. Very nice. This game studio never misses. Miyazaki is the GOAT. Only one thing, why is there no Poison Swamp? The S ranks weren't as bad as I thought. Got most of them in my first try, and only a few of them I struggled a little longer. If you like mechs or just fast-paced, smooth, perfect combat, this is a must-play for you. Nice. And then, so mentioning another
Girl
love.
after my own heart, honest to God.
Just mentioned Lies of P. Now we've got Alice Madness Returns.
And I loved this game.
Enjoyed this one. Pretty good game even today. Would love a remake though.
I would love a remake.
Nice. And then Downwell, which I know is very, very difficult. Before I read it, there it is, 9 out of 10.
Wow.
So, cool little indie roguelike, or light, but a really hard one. God damn, took me 33 hours, even though a run only takes like 20 minutes. For me, the hardest game I platted so far. I personally would rate it a 10 out of 10. Guide says either an 8 or a 9. So, very, very well done. Ice Gordy on doing that. Alice Madness Returns.
So good. You missed one.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see Pinball Heroes. Needed a short chill and easy plat after Downwell. Yeah, I can get that. Totally understand. But yeah, very, very good month. Marie, love that. Awesome.
Oh, look who you've got.
Oh, look at it. It's Frankenfraud.
I love that name. Did Amy come up with that?
That's amazing. I love it. So only 1 platinum and 100%. Road 96. Decent little indie game. Gave me Telltale vibes. I recommend it. 100% golf with your friends. I only realised it had more DLC thanks to PSN profiles. Going to be working on EAFC 24 until Assassin's Creed Mirage is released. Looking forward to the Pro Clubs trophies with people on Discord. Going to be fun and painful. Yeah, we had a good laugh last night. We had our first session of Pro Clubs. At one stage we had 9 people in. And then I think Taylor just went to any, so he had control of 2 centre-backs and the keeper. I've never had that many people in a game of Pro Clubs. Normally it's just been, like me, Paul, Gibbs and Leggy or something like that. Yeah. And then there's, the computer control the rest of the players.
Yeah, and they're playing that, and they're on the headset, and I'm messaging Amy. She's like, he's being so loud, and I'm like, yeah, I know, so's Jeff.
We really had some good fun with it. It was fantastic, and although it's going to be very difficult.
Even with your terrible crosses.
Me?
Yeah.
I don't have terrible crosses.
Oh, was yours the pass? Who was the bad cross?
I don't know.
I think it was James. I think it was James.
Blaming James as techers. Yeah, you should have seen his little legs running down the wing.
Oh, we need to make him out of. We've got oh my goodness, who runs down our wing? Did he guy? Why can't it?
Oh, Isaiah Jones.
Isaiah Jones.
Yeah.
We need to make it. We'll make you a little chant up because Isaiah Jones runs down the wing in Borough.
Yeah, I should have seen him go. He was like Super Mario with his little legs and then trying to whip balls in. No, it was a good laugh, and I can't wait to do some more. It's going to be very hard. No one has the platinum yet because it's so difficult. I know it's really new, but yeah, some of the trophies mega rare. Oh, and look who you get.
Pumpkin Spice Amy. Happy autumn, everyone. September has been pretty uneventful and I haven't really gotten up to much apart from the adulting stuff. I've started my PhD application though, so exciting things are on the way. Can't wait to see what you do with all of that. Sounds amazing. I've only got one platinum this month, but it's the one I'm extremely proud of. So Hogwarts Legacy. So when Aaron and Frankenfraud bought me this a few months ago, I was so excited. Little did I know that this game would consume my whole life for the next 2 months, and don't I know it. She went, where did they go? Did they go to London? And she was questioning, I miss my PlayStation. I miss Hogwarts.
Turning it into a true gamer.
True gamer.
Love it.
I went into it knowing that it was going to be a challenge to get the platinum, especially finding those 600 collectibles and doing all 97 Merlin trials, but I wasn't aware of how tricky it would be, especially as I am a beginner gamer. There was stress, there were tears, but there was also a lot of fun involved. To say I've platinumed my first big game is just a great feeling, and yes, I have been driving James mad by mentioning it every day since the platinum popped. Hogwarts Legacy is most definitely my game of the year, and I'm obsessed. I've fallen down the Hogwarts Legacy TikTok wormhole. I need to have a look at this. You haven't seen it. I need a sequel ASAP. And also, Hufflepuff is the most superior house.
Yes.
Where are my hello? Where are my fellow Hufflepuff? Oh my word!
Hufflepuff.
Where are my fellow Hufflepuffs at?
Right here.
Anyways, congrats everyone on your platinums this month. You're all superstars. Amy, over and out.
I love that. Awesome. Well done, Amy. Fantastic on doing Hogwarts.
Yeah.
Hello, Kane. So, Kane. I like it. Only got 4 platinums this month. So we have Puzzle Journey was an easy free platinum. Dodge It did this for the 100% backwards badge. Pinball Heroes just progress towards a badge. Wish I had known about the rewind thing 8 months ago. Life is Strange True Colours. As this being my first Life is Strange game, I absolutely loved it. Can't wait to do the others. Congratulations everyone on a wonderful month and have a great day. You too, Hurricane. Awesome, and a nice little month there. Love to see it.
So we're on to Aiden Sam. I can see what he's played. Bit of a slow month for me this month with only 6 plats and 1 non-plat game completed. However, there is one great game that pretty much consumed the most of the month. Yes, I'm talking about My Little Pony. What a game. The story was fantastic and I was on the edge of my seat the entire time. The characters were just so well written and the gameplay was just wow. Truly one of the greatest experiences you have on PS5. Oh, I almost forgot to speak about my other great completion of the month, Just Dance.
Just Dance.
If you want to bust out some moves while popping some trophies, you can't go wrong with a bit of Just Dance. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh well. This concludes my recently acquired trophies. Currently, I'm working on kicking out some backlog, so maybe next month we'll have a more normal feel. I will end my comment here. Adios.
Do you get it on that?
Trackmania. Give us a second. I was working through it.
I like that. That's really cool.
That was very clever.
Yeah. Really great month as well, Aiden. That's awesome. Halloween Chicken. Is this? Is it Vigilant Crow? I love that. Halloween Chicken. 2 plats this month. First was Star Ocean: The Last Hope. Multi-year project finally finished. Game has massive amounts of customization and crafting, but the 800 hours of grinding, in-game accomplishments and terrible characters hurts it. Play without sound, skip cutscenes and binge plat Jangus videos, and it's not that bad of an experience. That's awesome. Second plat was This War of Mine, strategy game where you try and keep civilians alive during a war and are forced to make morally terrible decisions.
Ooh.
Stacked the game because of a campaign the devs had where they donated a part of every purchase to help displaced people in conflict areas. Wow.
That's awesome.
Figured it was worth rebuying and platting a game. This one I'd recommend.
No, actually, that sounds really interesting.
Yeah.
That sounds up my street. I might have to give that a go.
Yeah, you'll have to check that out.
Platinum God, is this someone new?
They are relatively new, yeah. They joined quite recently, actually, yeah.
Awesome. Hey everyone, in this month I got 9 plats and 200%. So we've got I Love TMNT, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, especially 2003 game. Sorry, I had to. Especially the 2003 game, and this was a great game too. Lego Movie. Unfortunately, my experience wasn't too good at the beginning because when I started the game, I always wanted to sleep. Interesting. The main action and my interest in game only began at the end of the main story and second walkthrough and free play because it was more fun. You can't play with any character you want or need, and because Platinum Smell?
Platinum Smell was closer.
Could you smell that platinum? What?
Oh yeah.
That's a very dusty platinum. Was closer, but everything is awesome.
Everything is cool when you're part of a team. Everything is awesome.
COD WW2. I wanted special. I wanted a special platinum and decided to finally complete last platinum in my favourite franchise. I just needed to finish Zombies as the pro friend and he helped me after completing BO3.
Black Ops 3.
Thank you. At 100%, that was a piece of cake. Only thing I'm regretting for waiting several years to finish it. Guardians of the Galaxy. I didn't want to start, but I don't know why even my friends recommended it to me when I started. I realised that it's one of the best games I've played. Everything is cool, especially soundtracks. To man who like GTA, Vice City and Saints Row, this is heaven. Puzzle Journey, easy free platinum. We Were Here Expeditions, almost same as number 212. First and third puzzle were very interesting, but second, nah. Saints Row 2022, game is very fun, even with glitches. Recommended co-op walkthrough. And Platinum's 215, 216 are the same as 213. And the 200% got Doom 64 because I started to explore Doom games and I wanted to complete all of them. Minecraft back here, time to time with new DLCs, trophies arriving. Thank you for your attention.
Fantastic month. Some might say he's a platinum god. Sorry, it was so bad I couldn't help myself. Something just before we do read the next one as well, something just come back to my mind that I forgot to mention when talking about the crew. So if you're watching, I did promise my boy Mert shout. So when playing the crew, there are 2 trophies. There's one for joining a crew, which I got randomly by someone else coming in. But there's one where you've got to drive so far in formation with a crew member. And we had an absolute headache trying to get in there.
Ridiculous.
So he joined the crew, but we just weren't appearing in each other's world. We eventually fixed it by like going into a race, and then when it kicked us out the race, we were there. Yeah. But yeah, it was really fun. And then he was kind enough to because there's another trophy for doing a race with 4 people.
Yeah.
So he got 3 together, dropped me a message. And said, if you quickly join, we can get it out of the way. So, thank you so much, dude. And hopefully we can play some more games together. That'd be awesome. But yeah, I knew I forgot something. I was going to mention it when we spoke about the crew. But yeah, hopefully we can...
Stop moving. You haven't done that one yet.
Oh yeah, we haven't, have we? So, Wes, the absolute legend, smashing more great games out again. I'd say it has been a great month. The final 2 God of War games and 4 out of 7 Doom games completed. Have a wonderful day, everybody, and see you next time. So if we have a look at some of these as well, just absolute crazy. Let's have a quick look. So yeah, because he's been going through full series, if you remember.
Yes, yeah.
He didn't quite get God of War done last month, so he's finished those 2 off.
Yeah.
How quick he's doing it as well. Like Doom here in 1 day, 18 hours, that's an 8 out of 10. Doom 2 done in a week. It's a 10 out of 10 difficulty. It's just crazy. He's got some mad skills. And there was the previous ones. It's crazy. Yeah, really, really good month as always, Wes. Appreciate it, buddy. hopefully another strong month coming.
Yeah. It's the second. Is it a capital I? It's an.
Yes, so Uncle Raw. Don't we say this? Don't we have this?
But there's a line between the E and the R. That gets me. What is it?
Sorry.
It's not an L.
And do you know what? I never even clicked on when we've done this each month, and you've went. I'm not quite sure. I've been like, I don't get it. So Uncle. Iro. Yeah. We'll go on with that until we're told otherwise. Please let us know.
Yeah, do please let us know. I'm not trying to be rude. I genuinely I don't like saying things wrong.
So Uncle Iro. Yeah.
Hope everyone has had a great September. Only managed to get 2 platinums this month. Dead Island Definitive Edition. I'd watched playthroughs of this when it came out, but way back. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. When it came back, but never got to play it. Honest opinion is that it's going to write home about.
It's going to write home about.
Told you I shouldn't have done this after work. It's nothing to write home about. Probably my most frustrating trophy list so far. Except to leave my game on for 20 hours in idle, as I never had gotten any rare weapons dropped. 5 is required. As well as having to replay Act 1 4 times. Can't stand having to do more than one playthrough for any game.
Yeah.
Not counting Souls games. Lastly, the DLC felt a little cheap, knockoff to COD Zombies, and in my opinion was an awful experience. Unfortunately, I have to go back to this and complete 15 survival waves with 3 more characters for this 100%. However, I do not want to look at this game right now, so I'll just stay in the backlog for at least another month. Witcher 3, nothing to say here, just started to prepare for the Hearts of Stone DLC and was mopping up some miscellaneous DLC trophies in general. Fallout 4, continuing my journey into the wasteland from Fallout 76 to Fallout 4. I originally played this on and off since 2017, and while I have many problems with the story and its factions, it is overall a very enjoyable experience, and I'm happy I got to re-experience it. I have to see about purchasing a GOTY
Game of the
physical copy so that I can go back for the DLCs. Overall, I think I'll be taking a break from the Fallout franchise. However, can't wait to play Fallout 3 and NV, as I've never experienced them before.
So yeah, NV's new Fallout New Vegas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Currently going for the Grand Theft Auto 3 as I continue to play and finish every Rockstar game, not counting GTA 4 because of the online. Can't wait to replay GTA 5 and try Red Dead 2 for the first time. Happy hunting in October. I hope to see some spooky games.
Great month, and you're definitely in for a treat with Red Dead 2 if you've never played it before. So the boss of Halloween Town, Through the Darkest of Times. Oh, he's actually written about them beneath. I didn't know if it was just a picture there for a second. Sorry, Stephen. So yeah, only 2 plats for me this month and 100%. Honestly thought I'd get more. Through the Darkest of Times, did this for the ultra rares before it left extra. Extremely boring game, and it lost like all its ultra rares while I was playing it. Complete waste of time, don't recommend. Bulletstorm, actually a fun, good game. Did the online trophies with Mark and enjoyed the game overall. Nice change from the poop games I usually play. Secret Neighbour, 100% a fun boost with ultra rare friends. Really nice. Fantastic little month.
Ghostbuster.
I like it.
This month has been a tough one, but I still managed to get 2 plats, 100% game, and some DLC done that I'm pretty happy with. AC Chronicles India, a nice little 100% game I completed. Chronicles China ages ago, and all 3 games I'm in the extra tier, so decided I might as well complete that series. Watch this space for Chronicles Russia here next month. 39 Days to Mars, a really fun 2D co-op game with a nice art style, music and some interesting puzzles. Manages to stay fresh despite needing about 10 playthroughs for the plat, which is impressive honestly. Horizon Forbidden West, this was not my favourite experience this month to be honest, and it was further soured by the New Game Plus and BS Champions tokens. By the way, I was very ready to be done with it. I also finally went back to put the effort in to pull Crush 1 and 3 up to 100%. Congratulations everyone on an awesome month. Here's to bigger and better things next month.
Fantastic month as always, Visor. Love to see it. Rushy Haunter.
Love that name.
Fantastic. So Back for Blood backlog, finally got round to this and loved every second of it. The game is so much fun and it's good. You can either do offline solo or with randoms. However, I wouldn't recommend randoms on the higher difficulties. I'd highly recommend the game to anyone who's a fan of shooters or enjoys killing zombies. The no hope runs can do one though. The amount of RNG with good corruption cards is a joke, so I gave up on the 100%. However, base game is super simple. Far Cry 4 clean-up, got the plot a few months back and saw the DLC was on sale, so picked it up to clean for the 100%. The DLC was actually quite fun. It's definitely one of the better Ubi ones in my opinion. Yeah, I didn't mind the Yeti stuff either, it was pretty cool. So we've got AC3 Liberation clean-up, went back to this as I knew it had multiplayer and the leaderboards already didn't work, and I don't trust Ubisoft servers. Annoyingly, I deleted the app on my Vita, which also deletes save data, and whosever idea that was is a moron. Anyway, playing the game again was fun. However, there is a lot of collectibles and needless grinding, like the Climber Trophy. But either way, if you have a Vita, I'd say it's a must play. It's one of the better games on Vita. However, the story is average at best. Good plat to have, especially if you are an AC fan. Need for Speed Most Wanted, picked this up to grab the plat. The multiplayer was a slog which needs to be boosted as it's completely dead. The actual game was really fun and enjoyable to go back to. There is a lot you need to do in the game by breaking all gates and billboards and finding all jack spots. Of course, that's not all. You then have to take down the 10 most wanted cars and get gold on all unique events and drive each car. Whilst it sounds like a chore, it's actually quite fun and I would enjoy. I'd say it's in my top 3 Need for Speed games. Nice. And then we've got Most Wanted again to the Vita stack. Done the Vita stack as well for the plat. This, however, was not fun. The handling was awful, either too much over or understeer, and one event needle point caused me such a problem, but for the most part it's okay. The port on the Vita isn't the best, however, to be honest. I fell through the map a few times and got stuck on curbs that weren't there. Yeah, that's not always good, but well done on getting both of them, and yeah, nice little month. Especially that Back for Blood one, love that. Huge well done to everyone this month, smashing it as always.
I'm going to re-zone back in there, I zoned out, won't lie.
Really?
I was like...
Yeah. So obviously, yeah, Becky's been at work all day. I've had a day off, so although I haven't done anything, I'm feeling quite tired myself.
You're just sleeping.
Yeah, well, I went to bed quite late, didn't I? We were playing pro clubs. So yeah, I'm quite kind of with it for this, but yeah, you're tired, aren't you?
A little bit.
Yeah. But we wanted to get it out. We didn't want to keep waiting until, because if we'd have waited till next weekend, it's then bordering on being as nearly as late as last time again, and yeah, here we are.
Frankensnatch.
Frankensnatch.
Brilliant September, everyone. Some real good plats and cleanups this month, unlike myself. I had a plan for a few plats this month, but nothing has really happened for various reasons, compounded by my indecisiveness for plat 149 to make Mafia my 150. Anyway, just one plat this month. Golf with your friends. Look at it. Hasn't even got 100% because of the devs dropped DLC mid-month for £7.39. And who's going to pay for that? For 3 silver and 1 gold trophies just for 100%? Me, probably, to be fair. Pretty simple in theory, but quite tricky in reality with the underpart trophies. Pro tip, don't be better than your partner. They'll hate you for the rest of the day. Well, mine did anyway. I would.
Yeah, that sounds like me and you.
Hopefully I'll have something more substantial to report next month along with that 150 milestone. Keep smashing it, everyone. See you in October.
Yeah, fantastic, as always. Love that, Craig. So we've got Leon. I have a massive brain and I have to repost because I managed to finish another game. Not my greatest month in terms of numbers, but some good games. Secret Neighbour did this with Ultra Rare Friends. Had a laugh doing it, to be fair, especially throwing random stuff at Flamenstein's monster. PES 2014, plat 250 for me. Okay game overall. Bit boring having to simulate through all the Master League stuff though. Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 3 Full Burst. Wow.
It's a long title.
Long title. Really fun fighting game. Enjoy this series, and this boxed off the trilogy. Started on 4 recently. Hopefully can post that in October's monthly. Eternites. The game I just managed to finish before the month ended. Really fun game. Combat was satisfying and the story was great. I really enjoyed the social sim aspect with the characters. You can tell it was inspired by Persona, which is great. and each character was written pretty well and had good storylines. I'm going to do the PS4 stack at some point in the future, as I really enjoyed it and think it deserves another playthrough. Well, 2 playthroughs, because the plot requires that. I really hope the developer publishes another game at some point as well. Very well done this month, everyone. Fantastic. Great little month there, love that. Well done.
Scroll Ruler, pretty good month in terms of volume. Did a few good games, which I will make note of. I and Me, really like this little puzzle game. Second time doing it, really enjoyed it. Riddled Corpses EX, fun twin stick shooter. Pretty difficult at the start, but gets easier with upgrades. Arcade Run was still nerve-wracking, though may do the other stacks as well. Reverie, this was a great little Zelda clone, lots of fun. We'll probably do the PS4 version as well. My name is Mio. I'm about the cool kids now. Have you done them all though? Do them all, Screw Ruler, and then you will be.
They don't count unless you have the full trilogy.
A 9,000 milestone, as well as the 184th Plat. The Bard's Tale. The game was amazing. Really enjoyed the writing. The combat was definitely dated though. Really fun overall game to play.
Nice. Love it. It's left the grubs out though, have you noticed? Not that I'm wanting to talk. I know, I was just watching it, so it goes from 176 to 178, 179 to 182. You got to get Ironstown and Foxyland mentioned in there. They're actually pretty good. Access denied too. Now, great little month. I'm just playing. But no, fantastic as always. Reaching a new level in the server as well. Love to see it. So we've got Mark. Much better month. Life-wise, 3 plats and 100% this month. Secret Neighbour, crap game, good laugh with ultra rare friends. Unturned, terrible game, but nice ultra rares, and I had a laugh with Leon. And Flomenstein's Monster boosting the online. Division 2 plat cleanup, thanks to Platinum Jangus and everybody else I've played this game with. Yeah, apologies again, I wasn't with you, Mark, to get it over the line kind of at the same time. So there was a trophy that Mark needed where he needed to basically hijack someone else's gear.
Right.
So without overcomplicating it, when you go into the dark zone, you can pick up gear and then you have to extract it. You call in a chopper, it drops the thing down. As you put it on the wire, I think it's this trophy, as you put it on for it to be taken out, you need to kill that person and then take the stuff.
Right, okay.
So you can boost it. So you go in as a party, and then when you do that, Mark just leaves the group, so he's technically no longer a part of my team.
Right.
And then he just does it. But every time he kept on leaving the group, he would disappear completely out of my world, a bit like me and Mert. We just, for whatever reason, weren't in the... And I think it was to do with us being in different world tiers. You know, I can't remember which way around, but one of us was more leveled than the other one. So it wasn't pairing us together.
Okay.
So he's ended up, you know, I'm glad you've got it done, buddy. Just, again, apologies, I couldn't get it over the line for you. Adventure Time, found my PS3 and this game that my son put on my account. Dungeon crawler wouldn't be too bad, except some wonky mechanics, and the game is very prone to crashing, which is fine, except for the 50 floors in one sitting, which took around 4 hours for my successful run, and over 35 hours in attempts. I only died once. By far my biggest cleanup, and one I never thought I would get done. Fantastic. Love that.
Very nice.
Yeah. 0.84% as well. Wow. Great little month, Mark. Love that.
Pumpkin spiced emo. This month has honestly been a great month in terms of platinums. I've played some absolute tribe, but I'm totally fine with it. Everyone, as always, has done amazing. Cue the spooky games for next month.
I love that.
October, that was class.
Very clever.
Also thought I'd step in to do story time in honour of Bride of Rob.
Yep.
Whilst he's been off jetting all month, so as per usual, grab a snack and settle in. It's going to be a while. So, number 1 for September, Demon Souls Remake. This game was the reason I stayed up for 3 days straight and accidentally induced a manic episode in May 2021 to get my hands on a PS5 back when they were like gold dust. The original plan is to wait until Who Will Call, the backpack for my hard carry, could get his hands onto it, and we'd run through it together as we had Dark Souls Remastered and Bloodborne. That didn't happen, so after my initial muck around with the character creator, I went, this is a bit hard, and put it down. I picked it up again at the beginning of the year, now having completed Dark Souls 3, Elden Ring and other Souls-likes on my own. As per my initial thoughts, it was in fact a bit hard, especially as someone who had no nostalgia for Demon Souls or any knowledge of tendency mechanics in games past Catherine.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ghost Lady, the Souls Queen herself, for letting me correct my character tendency by brutally murdering her approximately 1,000,000 times too. Overall, I enjoyed it for the most part, but for some parts just felt unnecessarily BS, and I found myself abusing cloud saves in order to get through the levels in the end. This game is gorgeous, but definitely goes at the near bottom of my Souls rankings, because nothing will ever be worse than Dark Souls 2.
Nice, very well done on getting that done next.
It's making me more scared of Souls games.
We'll have to try one. We'll maybe ease you in by doing one that I've done, so I can join your world and kind of go around with you. Maybe get you used to how they play. We could maybe just do Bloodborne or something, and then once you kind of build yourself up with that genre, then you could try Lies of P. Maybe.
I really want to play it, but I just think it would be so bad.
It's just you've just got to take your time. It's not like Spider-Man where you can just keep running through and just pressing one button. You've got to pick your moments and parry enemies, and just really be patient with it. Practice how they move, and eventually you start to learn. But it's not like some games where you've left them and you can go back to it. You're gonna have to stay kind of plugged in, keep your skills up.
Pinball Heroes. This was a bit of light-hearted fun with Giles on a Sunday afternoon. The platinum is literally just to beat all of the preset high scores and use a specific button combo to fire the balls. Also, it's free. There's literally no downside to this game.
Oh, nice. Have a look at that. I love pinball.
My Little Pony. I did it for the badge, yes. Still better use of my time and money than the Peppa Pig game, and that says a lot given this was free and not £35. Also, Sunny X Hutch is still a better love. Still a better love story. It took me a second. Still a better love story than Twilight. Love that. I love that. Lake, this game was just okay. Underwhelming given all the praise I've seen for it, but maybe that's because I went in expecting it to be amazing. It's a simple enough game, but don't expect anything amazing. It's not terrible, it's just okay. Massive thank you to my better half for sitting in front of my PS5 for 1.5 hours after a full day teaching, clicking X, to go through the 35 minutes of unskippable dialogue, cutscenes and the 3 endings for me, one at a time, because I couldn't be bothered and went to make dinner. I agree, I'm with you.
Really frustrating, wasn't it?
Oh, so you have the badge.
Yes.
You have the badge. Paw Patrol on a roll. I did it for the badge. Played it with the master volume muted, and I wouldn't have made it through without it. This game was not fun. All you had to do was walk in a straight line, then go back and walk in a straight line down the alternative path you could have taken. That was fine. Swimming in a straight line though, no. God no, Christ no. There were almost real tears. 3,200 bones, and Leon, Mark, the boss, Flamenstein's monster, and Boonix listening to me have quite the skill issue later, and it was done.
Fantastic month next. Love to see that. Halloween for losers. I'm sure it's Bartek, looking at the picture. I'm positive it is. Hey everybody, it wasn't the best month, but October can be only better, I guess. I feel humiliated to post it, but Pumpkin Spiced Emo wants to laugh at me and stalk me, only for you. So we've got Kitten Squad, boring and free game in my library, and since I couldn't play other games, it's bad, okay, don't play this. Thomas Was Alone, much better game than the last one, cool puzzle game and easy trophy list. We've got the first platinum for the month with Life is Strange 2. I like this one more than the first. Get interesting. The Wolf Brothers could be with my brother. Could be me with my brother. Sorry, yeah. I like the second one, but the first one all the way. I felt Sean 200, and I don't blame him. As you see, I'm cleaning up Shadow of the Tomb Raider, and I did this month all DLC mission. Now only the speedruns left for each DLC. Hardest difficulty run and 1 missable trophy. AC Unity is almost done too. Need to play all heists, plus get the armour, we'll do that today. Plus collectibles and the DLC trophies left. And last one, Trove. It was free when I tried that out and it's still free, so I went back and started the grind. Started to grind the 1 million blocks to mine. Great month from everyone. Only my performance was bad. See you next month. I love that. That's fantastic. Brilliant.
M-Master. Wasn't online for a few days. Needs a little break. Played a bit but nothing serious. My finger became inflamed after SMBF.
Super Meat Boy Forever.
And it's not getting better yet. 2 plats risen. Fantastic game. With dumb trophies. SMBF. What was it? Super Meat Boy Forever?
Yeah.
Is that what you just said?
Yeah, this one here.
Yeah. It was fun, but it was also nerve-wracking. It took 134 hours. I congratulate you all on your successes this month.
Fantastic. And Master, as always. Ryan the Ripper. What's up? Only 1 platinum and 7 non-plats to 100% clean-up. So Abzu, not very long, nice chilled game. Virtua Fighter 2, retro game. Some of AI on easiest difficulty were insane, to be fair. Sam and Max Beyond, Time and Space, episode 1-5. One of the older Telltale games, wasn't too bad of a story as well. Funny characters all round. DLC cleanup, The Walking Dead. Just finished the 400 Days DLC. Don't know why it took me 10 years to finish. And then we've got DLC cleanup on Assassin's Creed Revelations. Managed to finish off multiplayer trophies. Thankfully, the servers came back on. Awesome, that's always good. We've got Grand Theft Auto 5, one of my favourite GTA games. 70 gold medals was off. Had to do 76 for the trophy to pop. Wow. Online was grind, going for the level 100. Can thank a Headless Hacksman, Blaze and Richard Boo. I love that. For some help through the online events and miscellaneous stuff. EA Sports FC 24 out. Dreading Pro Clubs trophies, but great month everyone, and good luck for next month. That's fantastic, that Ryan. Well done, buddy. And yeah, Pro Clubs, enjoying it.
We've got Zoltan, just 1 platinum this month. Sea of Stars, great classic RPG from the same devs that made The Messenger. Really enjoyed this one. Very nostalgic with all the references to past games.
Fantastic, well done, Zoltan. Cthulhu, what a terrible month for me. Platinum wise, progress wise, it's been amazing. So 69, oi. Descenders, didn't even 100% the game yet. Prob's going to take a while. Not sure I really recommend the game either, but if anyone wants a partner for that DLC, wink. Could I keep it short since these are non-plats, but so many incomplete games for me in a row. Waiting on boosts for Squadrons. Can't be bothered to do Lego right now. Metro can wait as well. Really don't like it compared to the other 2 games. Dying Light 2, I'm going to guess that's what that is. Yeah. Was a trophy I needed for a comp, and Super Meat Boy, my main project, of which I'm getting pretty close to. Need 4 no death runs at the time of writing. Awesome.
Nah, edit.
Oh, make that 3 no death runs. Fantastic. So, that's just made me think. It took me a second to... It's Cat Lord, isn't it? Of course it is. It's just clicked because of Super Meat Boy, which I know they're doing really well at the moment on it. So yeah, fingers crossed you can get that done.
So we've got Sturzy, only 1 platinum again this month. Crash Team Rumble.
Seems strange not to see 10 break games in there, Adam. Not like you. Rainer, so my completions for September. Have another page of games I played though. Wow. Highlights being NBA Unrivaled. A terrible basketball game made by Tecmo. The AI is OP. There is also a trophy for reaching rank 1 in the world for a team. The game is sold. Now the leaderboards are pretty tough to get rank 1. Metal Slug 3 short but fun. Can recommend this one. Garou, an old PS2 fighter, good fun, easy enough if you have fighting game experience. If not, survival will probably cause problems. Infernal Pool, great fun, short and sweet. So yeah, I mean that's 1 page. Yeah, it's a little small, isn't it? 'Cause there's so many games, but maybe if you're watching on a TV or something, you guys might be able to see that. But yeah, fantastic month.
Got Botty Fish.
That's even harder to see.
25 platinum trophies for September. Best platinum Overwatch 2, Mafia Definitive Edition.
Yeah, so Botty Fish. Yeah, we're going to really struggle to get your telescopes out, guys. Or your binoculars. It's funny because Raina did. I've removed it because I like to try and keep it clean for just the entries. But Raina had put a GIF in of, I forget his name from The Hangover. You know, where he's looking at something like a little piece of paper trying to see it. Yeah. But yeah, I think even on a TV we're going to struggle to see that. It's because Botty Fish plays so many grubs. He's like prime platinum Jangus and better. So we have Mr. Stobbs, a legend, another backlog cleanup month for me. SpongeBob SquarePants, the Cosmic Shake, got this cheap in a sale, fun little platformer. Broken Age, science fiction themed point and click game, somehow has a rarity of 5.73%. Ratchet and Clank 2016, had a couple of trophies to get, decent game, most people have played, 7-year cleanup, wow. Do love the long cleanups. Aru's Awakening, 100% platform indie type game. Got to get through each level fast to beat the time trials to 100%. Game also has 13 ultra rares. My ultra rare count increased from 1 to 14 after playing this. Really nice. Lego The Incredibles. The Lego backlog is almost over. This was a shorter game compared to what's still to come. 100% last day of June. The laddie started this on my account last year, so played to get the 100%. Indie game where your partner perished in a car accident and you need to go into paintings and try to stop the events that lead up to the death. That sounds interesting. If you change one thing, something else then causes the death. Oh, I may have to check that out. It's not something I think I know anything. I don't recognise the title. iZombie, another game my laddie started a few years ago, so I had to clean up. Fun little indie. My lad also started Iron Bread a few years ago on my account. Not looking forward to that. So that's like a 9 out of 10, I think.
We've looked at that recently.
Something like that, yeah. It's not something I'll plan on playing. And then Unpacking, like yourself, a game which involves you unpacking after moving home. That is all. Crash also kept me busy last month, but time trials are solid. On a crash break now, haha. Keep smashing the plats, everyone. Great month. I love that. Yeah, another nice. Great way to finish it. And that concludes the Platinum Collection for the month of September. I nearly forgot what month it was. Because we're in October now, and I felt the need to say that. There was some notable names missing. Is that the right way? Notable. Yeah. But yeah, there was some names I've noticed missing, which are normally commenting. Definitely make sure you're posting on here. It's not fair that you're doing these amazing things and then not getting the recognition for it, of course. So yeah, make sure you're posting when we get to the end of October. Remember to drop the legend Ray a message with who you think deserves the monthly champion award, and we can get that voucher sent straight over. So yeah, have a little think about what we said. You might need to go back through and have a little look at them. We'll try and remember, because it's always the same, isn't it? We finish the video and we're like, we did read them all, but sometimes it's hard.
Yeah, and then we don't want to message Ray straight away when it hasn't been out long enough.
He hasn't seen it, yeah. So yeah, make sure you drop him a message just so it makes it a bit more competitive and not only a handful of votes kind of thing.
And my apologies as well for not being as happy and bubbly as normal.
Yeah.
I have yawned a few times. I'm very sorry.
No, I'm sure everyone understands, and they'd rather we get the video out, of course. But yeah, if you guys have enjoyed it, please consider dropping a like, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff. It would mean a lot to us both. We will leave all links in the description to everything. Mine and Becky's PSN profiles. Links to the social media stuff. Links to the Patreon channel memberships if you'd like to support us both a little further. All that'll be down below. And for another month, hopefully everyone smashes it. We're going to try our best as well, aren't we?
Bit more, yeah.
Hopefully we've got a bit more to talk about. Can't wait to play Paw Patrol and get a badge.
My first badge.
That's if I ever come off FC24. Yeah, it's going to take up a lot of time. But yeah, really enjoyed it as always, you guys. So look after yourself, stay safe, and keep on keeping on.